The great battles of 1939. Millions of soldiers. Hundreds of thousands dead.
They were completely defeated.
The greatest war that's ever been fought. The battle for Berlin. The year is 1940 and the German army has passed through the Low Countries and entered France with blitzkrieg speed, entering their armies into the city of Dunkirk. Through a pincer movement through the Ardennes, the British and their allies were enclosed and their armies are picked off with the Luftwaffe, a sight that must have been horrific to any British soldier.
I mean, the French and British, they were completely defeated. I mean, the German war machine, it couldn't be stopped.
I mean, no one expected the Germans to attack. To this day, historians still debate on whether the Germans were truly prepared to attack.
However, with these immense victories for Hitler, he had put Germany in the position of making one of the greatest military blunders in world history.
They had no hope. Then it happened. Hitler declared war on Luxembourg. Nazi Germany had truly beaten off a larger bite than it could chew. I mean, Luxembourg was the third most powerful of the Low Countries, so it was no slouch.
It was a huge military miscalculation. However, on the 69th of November 1940, Hitler, against the pleas of all his generals, invaded Luxembourg. The Germans had launched the largest invasion in world history. The Luxembourgian king's subjects begged him to move to the vast eastern lands of the kingdom. The defense would be led by General Jakob Fugger. That's Fugger with a G. A young general, the last hope of Luxembourg.
The Luxembourgian army, well, it was on the move. And some historians would even debate the Luxembourgian armies, well, they had soldiers.
The young Fugger had instituted new revolutionary military tactics. Though starting off normally, moving his pawn to d5, what the Germans didn't know was that he had his bishop at g4. The moment the German knight moved to g5, well, the German queen was gone. It was a complete military disaster for the Germans. And as for Hitler, well, he was shook.
The entire military might of the Luxembourgians pounced on the Germans. It must have been a horrific sight. Truly must have been. I mean, you have this complete military powerhouse destroying the Germans out of the thing.
I mean, we have a little joke about the Germans. What happens when you shoot a German? He dies. Well, what happens when you shoot a Luxembourgian? Well, he also dies. So, you can really tell where I'm coming from when I say that joke. And jokes aside, it really does establish a lot about the view that the Luxembourgians and the Germans and the Italians and the Ghanaians had on this war.
Legendary German general Erwin Rommel writes in his diaries, quote, "The Fugger got us."
I mean, yes, the Germans were defeated, but it's not about winning or losing in war. It's about having fun.
Europe, well, it could have a sigh of relief, as it was spared half a century of rape by the Soviet Union and being force-kissed by Brezhnev, which in itself was a metaphor for that hypothetical universe.